Hi, I'm Christine Yount-Jones with Children's Ministry Magazine, and we've just put together an amazing issue for you, and so much in there that I know is going to bless you and help you be more effective in ministry. I want to talk to you about an article called Building BFFs, and it's an article that we are giving to you about how do you create relationship with the children that you minister to. And you know, when I think back, people who ministered to me as a child and even as an adult, I hate to say that I don't so much remember lessons. I do remember things that they said, but what I remember is the way that they invested in me, the way that they built relationship with me. One person in particular who's now in heaven is Alma Morgan, and she was in her 70s and just was a friend to me when I was just getting started as a new Christian, and she would spend time with me. And I think about as a child, there was a woman named Carolyn Johnson, and it struck me coming from an unchurched home that her husband didn't come to church, and yet she was so faithful and sweet to us every Sunday, building relationships. She would have parties at her house, and that's what I remember. No lesson, but relationship with Carolyn. I remember another Carolyn Teague who was uber creative when I was in college, and Harold Bullock, who was my pastor when I was in seminary. And the times that I remember with both of those is that they spent time with me, they invested in me personally to be my friend. And so that's what I hope that you'll get out of that article. It's real practical ways that you can befriend children and you can help them befriend one another, because we're in the family of God. We're in relationship with Jesus, and ministry is building relationship with Jesus and relationship with one another. So I think you'll find that article really helpful. A couple of other things that are very relational. We just had our National KidMin Conference, and I hope you'll consider getting that on your calendar this year. I know that people say, one woman in particular said, I've been to 2 or 3 different conferences, but never have I walked away with so many connections. Because we're all about relationship there, and we want you to make connections for a lifetime. So I hope you'll check that out and get that on your calendar. Another thing that our team put together is this little book, What You Do Matters. And it's a gift book that you can give to your volunteers. It says, thank you for all you do to introduce children to Jesus. It's a beautiful book. And honestly, it takes a lot of the art from the magazine, so it has a really strong connection from our Heart Matters column that's in every issue. But building relationships with those sweet men and women and those faithful teenagers who come up week after week and minister to the children in your ministry. I hope that you'll check that out. Also, I just want to say that we love being in relationship with you. We love partnering with you to make Jesus irresistible to kids.